Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to rank your Fiverr gig on first page. So you've created your Fiverr account and you've created a Fiverr gig, but your gig is nowhere to be found on Fiverr search, or you've been on Fiverr for a while and your gigs just stop showing up on search. This video is perfect for you because in this video I'm going to be showing you some tricks and tips that you can use to rank your Fiverr gig and get them to be displayed on the first page. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to be sharing with you a method I personally use to rank my Fiverr gig, old or new. So if your gig is an old gig that just stops showing up on search, or is a brand new gig, this method is going to work perfectly for you. So you want to stick around and watch this video to the end so that you can see this method and can implement it on your Fiverr gig. But why I'm asking you to watch this video to the end is that so that you can also know this simple trick that you can implement on your gig, because this will affect the how this method is going to work on your gig. Okay, so you want to watch this video to the very end so that you are sure that you have everything in place before you implement this method I'll be showing you at the ending of the video. Okay, so and if you are new to my YouTube channel, my name is David and I create videos around making money online. So if this is something that you're interested in, you can go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so that whenever I post new videos, YouTube instantly notifies you. Okay, so without further ado, let's get straight into this tutorial. The first step to ranking your gig on Fiverr first page is to make sure that you optimize your gig title and your gig description. Okay, so you want to make sure that your gig title is clear enough for your customers to understand exactly what your gig is all about. Okay, you don't want to pick a title that is too complicated and it's not straightforward and it's not clear enough for your customers to understand exactly what your gig is all about. Okay, so as you can see, this gig title says I will create a book cover for ebook and paperback. Okay, so this is straight to the point, and anybody that sees this understand that I'll be designing a book cover for them for ebook and paperback. Okay, so any customer can contact you through this and say they just need a book cover for ebook. Okay, it's going to also work because you can see here that I also create book covers for ebooks, and anybody that needs a design for paperback, they can also contact you, and anybody that needs a book cover for both the ebook and the paperback, they will also contact you. Okay, so you want to make sure it's clear and straight to the point, and you don't want to use too many keywords in your gig title. Okay, you don't want to use too many keywords. Just pick like 2 or 3, maximum 3 keywords to use for your gig title. Okay, so as you can see here, I have book cover, which is the main book, the main keyword. Okay, then I have some sub keywords which are the ebook and the paperback. Okay, these are also main keywords. Well, it depends on the gig you are creating. Okay, so anybody that needs any of these can contact you. So then the second step is to make sure that your gig description is also clear and straight to the point. Okay, make sure that you don't talk too much about yourself in your gig description, because your customer did not come on Fiverr to get to know you. They came on Fiverr to look for a service. Okay, and if you are lucky enough that your gig is on the front page, then they will get to you. And if your gig description is too lengthy and it's just you talking about yourself, the customer is just going to click off and go to another person. Okay, so you just want to highlight exactly what they are going to be getting from you. Okay, and how your service is going to help their business. Okay, so like this is a book cover design. Okay, I'm a professional book cover designer. I also run blogs for indie writers. I know how to visualize your ideas into a clean artwork that your readers will be happy to share with friends and sell your books. Okay, so you'll be getting for $10 creative design. You understand? So just make sure your description is talking absolutely about what you are going to be giving to the customer, what they will get, and all that. Okay, so the second step is for you to make sure that you choose the right category, subcategory, and tags. Okay, so if you go back to the first page, you see this is your category section. Okay, so you want to make sure that you choose the right category, the subcategory here. Okay, So here the main category is graphic designs. Okay, so which book cover falls under, which is the subcategory. Okay, then here they just Fiverr just introduced this service type, okay, which is book cover design. Okay, or because under book cover design you have the book cover design, which is creating the cover of the book. Then you have the book layout design and typesetting, which is creating the interior of the book. Okay, so but for other services on Fiverr, this might not be there. Okay, so for instance, if you are into writing and translation, for example, so this is your main category. Then your subcategory, if your gig is going to be on article and blog post writing, you want to select this. Then if your gig is going to be on translation, you want to select this. Website content, so this depends on, you want to make sure you select the exact subcategory and your main category, so that Fiverr does not show your gigs on a category that does not match what your service is all about, and you won't get orders. Even if you're on the front page, imagine you create a gig about writing a blog post, and you mistakenly put graphic and design, and you selected logo design here, and you publish the gig. So your gig is going to be showing on logo design, which nobody is looking for an article writer on logo design section on Fiverr. Okay, so you getting an order is going to be very slim, so you want to make sure this is accurately set. Okay, don't make any mistakes. Then again, you want to make sure that you select appropriate tags for your gig. Okay, so you want to look for tags. At least you also want to use some of the keywords that you use in your title in your tags also. Okay, and you want to look for other categories under your gig, subcategories under your gig main category, and use them as your gig tags. Okay, so we have book design, which is the main category. Then we have ebooks, Kindle, we have paperback, and we have KDB covers. Okay, these are the most popular section on book cover design that has a lot of traffic on Fiverr. Okay, so that's why this is used here. But if you're into other niches, you want to do research, so what you want to do, you can download this plugin onto your Fiverr, onto your Chrome browser. So it's an extension. So once you have it on your browser, if you come to Fiverr search and you search for something like, let's say, logo design, okay, so this will show you the top keywords that is being used by the gigs on the front page here. Okay, so from here you can now pick some tags that you want to use for your gig. Okay, so I don't know why this is not showing yet, but if you install this, and this will display the top keywords at the top here, then it also shows you the orders in queue for most of these gigs. Okay, so just install that and it's going to show. I don't know why it's not showing that here, maybe it's because of my network or something. Okay, so that's for that. You must make sure that your category is properly set and your tags are properly set also. And the third step is for you to offer competitive pricing. Okay, so make sure your price is not too low and it's not too high. Okay, it's not too low and it's not too high. So let's say, for instance, something like logo design. So if you want to create your gig, to have an idea on what other sellers on Fiverr are charging for that same service, what you want to do is you want to come on the you want to search for logo design. Okay, then you want to go through the gigs that are here, then see the average, the highest and the lowest pricing. Okay, so if you can see, there are people charging 35, 65, 25, 35, okay, 1,005. This is a pro seller. Okay, so don't look at this. This is a different section of Fiverr. So this person is $10, 25, 10, 50, 25. Okay, so you want to look at all these people. So once you are done checking through, then you can now look at how you are going to set your own price that is going to be competitive with these people. Okay, but personally, I don't think pricing too low on Fiverr is the right way to go. Okay, if you price too low, you might just you will get jobs, but imagine you charging $10 and you have like 100 jobs in line. Okay, and this person that is charging 35 might just have maybe 30 and still make this 30 orders. You have 100 and still make the same amount that you're going to make with less work. Okay, so that's why I do not believe in charging too low on Fiverr. And if you're going to actually provide a very good service to someone, I don't think you should charge too low. Okay, so you can come here, check the pricing on this first page, see what other people are charging, then use that to determine how much you're also going to charge for your own service, so that it is not too high and it is not too low. Okay, so just something in between. Okay, so if anybody sees it, for instance, let's say this was your gig, okay, and you're not a pro seller, you're just a regular Fiverr seller. Okay, you're not going to get as much jobs as these other people are going to get, because your pricing is way above all these other people. Okay, so but this pro, they have a different section on Fiverr. Okay, so different customers go there because Fiverr promotes them differently. Okay, so they have different section on Fiverr. So but you're going to be on this normal section of Fiverr, so you should make sure you are competing with these people. Don't look at the pro sellers, their own level is different. Okay, except you apply for Fiverr Pro and you are accepted. Okay, then you can set a price like this, because most of the Fiverr Pro sellers, they have prices in this range. Okay, so that's how you go about setting your price, so that you do not overcharge and you do not undercharge. So the fourth step is to make sure you provide high quality work and excellent customer service. Okay, so I can't emphasize enough on this. You have to make sure that you provide excellent service to your customers. Okay, because this will determine the your ratings or the reviews you are going to get on Fiverr. Okay, so for instance, let's open this person's gig. Okay, if this person was providing, so you can see this person has 698 jobs in queue. Okay, so you see that there's a lot of money to be made on Fiverr. Okay, so this is 698 orders in queue, and I can guarantee you, because I've been working on Fiverr for a very long time, these orders are going to be between, this is standard and premium. Okay, this basic, most people do not order basic, you go for your standard or your premium. Okay, most of the time. So if she's not this person, okay, is a she, if she's not offering a great service, then she's not going to get 7,979 5-star reviews. Okay, so she just has 664 4 stars and some 1, 2, 3 stars. Okay, so if you have to make sure you give all your best. Okay, make sure you provide the best service that you can provide, and make sure you're nice to your customers. You talk to them politely. I mean, they are paying you, so you have to talk to them politely, or they go somewhere else and you don't have any jobs and you just feel Fiverr is just not for you. But Fiverr works. As you can see, this person has 698 orders in queue. Okay, so you have to make sure that you provide good service. Your customer service should be top notch, so that you are above the rest, because this person is going to have so much orders in queue. Okay, she's just going to casually talk to our customers. But if you offer, you are more polite, you offer great service, and this person might even have someone that works for her that just answers customers and all that. Okay, but you are not on that level yet. Okay, so you are still doing everything yourself, so you want to make sure that you provide the best service. Okay, I can't emphasize that enough. If you don't provide a good service, then trust me, you're just going to have 1 or 2 orders, and anybody that comes, because most customers, when they come, the first thing they do after going through your description is to go down and see if you have any ratings. And if you don't have any ratings here, I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video, when I'm going to show you my method. Okay, but because if you don't have any ratings here, no reviews, it's going to be very difficult for you to get jobs on Fiverr, because nobody wants to be the first to work with you. Okay, because they don't know what your service is like and they don't want to waste their time. Okay, so they prefer to go to someone else that has reviews and they can just go through and check and say, okay, this person has worked with people before and he has 10, 5, 8, 5 stars. Okay, so let me give them a try. But if you don't have any reviews here, you're going to find it very, very difficult to get orders. Even if your gig is on the first page, you might just be getting 1 or 2 orders, but you are going to need reviews on this place. Okay, so the 5th step is for you to make sure that your gig image is very attractive. Okay, you have to make sure your gig image is very attractive. So what you want to do is you want to go through the service, your niche or your category. Let's say for instance logo design. Okay, so you want to go through this and just scroll through it and see the colors that catches your eyes instantly. Okay, so you see the colors that catches your eyes. You can see as you are scrolling through this, you can see a lot of yellow, and anybody that is or any customer that is scrolling through this, definitely their eyes will going to pick those yellow colors first. Okay, so and they might be drawn to them. So you want to use flashy colors. Okay, as you can see, this person's gig is overshadowing all these gigs here because it's the brightest and it's your eyes goes to it immediately you see it. Okay, so because human eyes is firstly attracted to bright colors than colors that are not that bright. Okay, so you can see this orange color is catching the eyes. Even here, even with this person's gig image, the first place that your eye goes to is this yellow. Okay, even if you are just strolling, the first thing your eye sees is the yellow color before the other ones. Okay, so and if you come to this place, the first thing your eye sees is also this and this and this. Okay, so you want to also make sure your gig image is very, very attractive. So if you don't know how to create your own gig image, you can hire someone or a graphic designer. I don't advise anybody to just pull up any kind of image and just do it yourself. Even if you are not that good, just look for a little cash and pay someone to do a very nice cover image for you that is going to be very, very attractive. Okay, because this is, you should take this like a business. Okay, if you take this like a business, then you know that you need to invest a little into it to reap the good results. Okay, so you want to pay someone. If you can do it yourself, fine. Make sure you create a very, very attractive cover image, because this is the first thing anybody sees before they even go to your title. That's the first thing that catches their eyes. Once it catches their eyes, they read your title and see what you are offering before they click on the gig and go and read your description. Okay, so your gig image is very, very important also. Okay, so make sure you get a very, very good gig image. If you cannot do it yourself, pay someone, and if you have a friend that can do it for you for free, that's fine, that's great. Get them to do it for you for free, and make sure it's a very, very attractive one. So just go through your category and make sure that you have gone through it and you have seen there's some categories that there are no yellow colors. Okay, everywhere everything is dull, so you can just take advantage of that, then use these bright colors to attract your customers. Okay, and the 6th step is for you to promote your Fiverr gig. Okay, so this, you can do this by going on your social media platforms and posting about your gig. Okay, to your own homepage of your social media handles. Okay, your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Upwork, if you have all those, so you can post there regularly. Another thing you want to do is you want to join communities, like groups and pages where that is related to your niche. Okay, so if you are, for instance, you are a content writer, okay, you write content for blogs, so you want to go on Facebook, on Twitter, and join groups that like blogging about writing. Okay, so you can post your service there, but do not overdo it, so like does not become spamming. Okay, so you don't spam on those groups. Just once in a while post about your service, and through there you can get customers to come on Fiverr to come and purchase from you. And Fiverr absolutely loves this method, because they love when you are bringing people from outside Fiverr into their platform. Okay, not just them customer, because they know the customers that come directly from them, or they just come on their own onto the platform, or customers that come from you. So they know when your customers come by clicking your gig URL on your social media handle. They know that, so they know when the links come from directly from you. So you want to make sure you promote your gig also, and their algorithm will pick this up and start favoring your gig above the other ones that are not doing that, okay, because they are seeing that they are putting effort into bringing customers into their own platform, which is making them more money, okay. So even if the person does not order from you and ends up ordering from someone, that's an advantage to your gig because the customer came through your gig, okay. So their algorithm will start to push your gig up bit by bit, okay. So you make sure that all this is in place, okay. You make sure that all this is in place. You have a very good catchy title, clear and straightforward, and your description also is straightforward. And also you want to make sure that you pick the right categories and the right tags, okay. Then your metadata area also, you want to make sure that, like, this is book cover, you want to make sure that you also pick the right metadata that fit exactly with what you are offering, okay. And file format that you are going to be submitting, you also want to make sure that you pick the right ones that you know you can provide, okay. You can provide to your customer, okay. And you also want to make sure that your gig image is very, very attractive and very, very nice, okay. And make sure you promote your gigs also, okay. Make sure that you promote your gig also, and to get customers coming into Fiverr from other platforms, your social media platforms. And again, with the promotion, you can also create a free blog, okay, a blogger blog, okay. So if you create this, then you just create like a landing page for your gig, because I don't think, the last time I checked, I think Fiverr is against you directly promoting their website on Facebook, okay. So that's running Facebook or Instagram or Twitter ads directly to your Fiverr gig, okay. But the way you can go around that is to create maybe a free blog, okay. Then have a landing page, create like a landing page, put your service there, then put your Fiverr link. So when the customer comes from the ad you run on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, they first come to your blog, then from there they come to your Fiverr account, okay, or your Fiverr gig, okay. That's allowed by Fiverr, but I don't think direct linking from Facebook to their platform is allowed, okay. So that's another way that you can promote your service to customers outside Fiverr and bring them into Fiverr and that, okay. So if you implement all this on your gig, then you will start seeing changes gradually, because this does not happen overnight, okay. It might take a week, and it might take 2 weeks for your gig to start coming up gradually, okay. So that's that. Make sure that all this is in place, okay. So, and for the method I was talking about, okay, so this method is very simple, okay. It's very simple, but it's very effective. So what you want to do is you want to come here, okay, then create a gig title that you know cannot be found on Fiverr, okay. You can just say I will, then you can write your name, your full name here or something, okay. So, and if you write that, all you want to do is copy that title, then come here and paste it here, okay. So but before you do that, you want to make sure that you install this auto refresh plus, okay, this extension, upload it. So what this does is that, okay, let me just try this, okay. I will create, let me do this with my gig. I will create a okay, let me just put this, okay. So you save it. So this is that, okay. So if I wait a little bit, let me wait a little bit for this to sync into Fiverr, because if I search this now it might not come up, okay. So let's wait a bit and see when it will come up. So once it comes up, let me try if it's going to come up, okay. So okay, it's showing other gigs also. So but that's fine, okay. That's fine. The gigs are not much, okay. I don't want it to be too many gigs, because I want your gig to be showing here. Okay, so I don't want it to be too, because if I say you should go and be searching for the position that your gig is, it might be at the last page of your category. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you to create a name that might not that will not be on Fiverr. Okay, the title that will not be on Fiverr, used by anybody on Fiverr yet. Okay, so let's wait a bit and let that sink in, and we will continue the video. Okay guys, so I ended up changing the name from the title I used initially to this, and as you can see, the gig is showing a loan here. Okay, it's the only service, it's the only gig here. Okay, so the next thing you want to do after doing this and your gig is showing a loan is to come over, go to your come to this more, then go to extensions. Okay, so once you get to extension in your Chrome browser, then you open Chrome extension, then you search for this auto refresh. Okay, auto refresh plus. So once you search for auto refresh, okay, I want to see the auto refresh. Okay, so you can install this auto refresh plus or this auto refresh. Okay, page auto refresh. So once you install this, what you want to do is come over to where you have this, then you click on auto refresh. Okay, so you can set 10 seconds, so every 10 seconds it will refresh this page. Then you can click on 15 seconds depending, but you can do 10 minutes. Okay, if you do 10 minutes, then you start. Okay, so what again you want to do is also you want to open this gig. Okay, open it on the new page. So this will serve as your impression. Okay, this will serve as your impression, then this will serve as your click and your view. Okay, so you also come here, then you put it on every 10 minutes. Okay, you put it on every 10 minutes, then you start this. Okay, so I see a lot of people doing this. Okay, this is good. If you do it this way, it's nice, but the disadvantage to just doing this alone is that once you do this, Fiverr is going to see that you are having a lot of impressions, a lot of clicks, but you are not getting any orders. Okay, so automatically their algorithm is going to look at your gig as a non-performing gig. Okay, they are going to look at your gig that your gig is not useful. Okay, it's just there on the front page, or it's just there on the second page. You are having 30,000 or 3,000 or 4,000 impressions, and you're having 600 to 700 views and or clicks. Okay, but you're not getting any orders. So it's just automatically going to look at your gig that, okay, this gig is not it's not useful, it's not making us any money, because at the ending of the day, all Fiverr wants is to make money. Okay, and if your gig is not making them any money and it's getting a lot of impressions, because as this is rolling, if I leave this to roll till tomorrow, okay, by the time I come back, I might have like almost 1,000 plus impression and maybe probably like 500 views or clicks. Okay, but at the end of the day, no orders. So what I normally do is this: I'll go to the category I want to rank for. Okay, so let's say I want to rank for this logo design. Okay, I want to rank for logo design, for example. Okay, so I'm going to go through all these gigs. Okay, then look at the person with the list completed, or the list rating. Okay, because these are your ratings. You're going to look for the person with the least rating that you can see here. Okay, so let's go through this and see the person with the least. So this person has 84. Okay, 84 rating, which means probably they have about 100 plus completed orders, because if you have been on Fiverr for a long time, you know that this person has more than this rating. These are just the customers that give this service a rating. Okay, so this person has 11. Okay, and it's on the front page. Okay, so let's keep that 11. So probably it has like, let's say, 20 completed orders. Okay, so this person has 61, 33, 23. Okay, so let's go with this 23. Okay, because if you go with this 23, Okay, let's go with this 11 because that might be easy for you since I just starting on Fiverr. But if you have been on Fiverr for a long time, that means you have made, maybe you have made a little bit more of money. Okay, so you might want to go with this 23. So now the deal is this: this person has 11 reviews. Okay, so probably they have done completed 20 jobs on Fiverr with this gig. Okay, so now what you want to do is, as you are doing this auto refresh with the impression and the clicks, you want to be doing reviews also. Okay, so that it looks like you are getting clicks, impressions, and you're also getting orders. You understand? So you can go to groups, Fiverr groups on Facebook. There are people that help to do reviews. Okay, so but my advice is, don't buy more than one review from one person, or if you have multiple Pioneer or PayPal accounts. Okay, so you can create Fiverr, you can create like 4-5 Fiverr accounts for a buyer. Okay, so to create a Fiverr buyer account, all you need to do is create a Fiverr account. I have a video on my channel that shows how to create a Fiverr account, but don't create any gigs on it. Okay, so it's automatically a buyer account. Okay, don't create any gigs on it. Then you can use your PayPal or Pioneer account to place orders yourself, but do not place more than one order with that same Pioneer account. So if you have like 5 Fiverr accounts, link one Pioneer to one Fiverr account, or you can order multiple from that same person. Okay, so you can create 5 Fiverr accounts, create like maybe 5 PayPal accounts, then fund it. Or the easiest one is just to look for people that sell reviews. So go to Facebook groups that are on Fiverr. Okay, Fiverr Facebook groups, then look for someone that's going to sell reviews for you. So what the person does is, they come, they place an order on your gig. Okay, then you pay them for the service. Okay, so you pay them. So but don't buy more than one from one person. And if you're going to buy from more than one from one person, make sure the person uses that same account that they bought from used to purchase your gig the first time. They just buy from you again. Okay, they buy from you again, but you want to have different reviews so that it doesn't look as if it's just one person that's placing order from you. So you can get the same person, but let them use the same account to place order from you. Then you can get another person. So if you want to do like 20 reviews, you can get one person to place like maybe 4 orders from you with the same account. Okay, then you can get another person to place maybe 3. You can get another person to place like 4 with the same account. Okay, so you get to your 20 reviews. Okay, so once you do that 20 reviews, it brings you on the same level with this person. Okay, so your gigs will start, the algorithm will see, okay, you are getting, impression is going up, your clicks and view is going up, and you're getting orders with it. Okay, so what I see people do is that they just come auto refresh to get impressions, auto refresh to get sorry, auto refresh to refresh to get clicks, but no orders. So the Fiverr algorithm is automatically going to throw your gig back to like maybe the 25th page or the 30th page or somewhere. Just remove it from the front page. Okay, and you might find it difficult to come back. Okay, so what you want to do is, as you are doing this, you are also getting orders. Okay, so just pay people to buy your service, and if you do this, it's going to automatically boost your gig, and within some few weeks, or let's say max a month, your gig is going to come to the front page. Okay, it's going to come to the front page here because you are getting orders. Fiverr algorithm is going to look at it like your gig is going to make them money because you are getting impressions, people are seeing your gig. Okay, and you're also getting clicks and views, and you're also getting orders at the same time. Okay, so that means people are ordering from you, they see your gig as a valuable gig. Okay, so anybody that is here and his gig is just being here for a long time and it's just dormant, okay, they're going to replace that gig, push it down and bring your own to the front. Okay, so that's the way you can do this. And the best thing you do is look for someone with the lowest review on the front page, then assume the person has more than has order more than the review that they have. Like this person automatically has above this 11 reviews. Okay, so they must have gotten like 20 to 20 something reviews done. Okay, so you can just do 20 reviews. Okay, you can get people to place 20 orders from you, so it automatically brings you to the same level with this person, and the algorithm will bring you to the front, because for this person to be in the front with 11 review. Okay, so that means if you have also 20 reviews, because those 20 orders are going to be getting now, they're going to drop reviews for you. So you are going to have 20 orders and 20 reviews, while the person has probably 20 orders but 11 review. Okay, so that also that kind of put you a little bit ahead of this person, because you have 20 reviews and it has just 11 reviews. Okay, so that's how I rank my gigs. Okay, so if you do use this method exactly the way I've told you, and you implement the first steps I've taught in this tutorial, then your gig is going to shoot up. And if your gig is a old gig, okay, so probably you have few, let's say you have like 45 reviews already on those on that gig, and you have done probably like maybe 60 to 70 orders. Okay, so you want to come here, look for the person with like, let's say the person with 84 review. Okay, then assume the person already has like 1+ review. Okay, so do the difference between this is review and yours, and do the difference between the order you estimated that the person has. Okay, so the difference, if you have let's say for instance you have 45 reviews and this person has 80, so the difference between that is 30 something. And if he also has 100 and you have, let's say 60 review, so the difference is 40. So you want to do 40 reviews. Okay, that's the way you can do it, and your gig is going to be on the same, so that on this same level with this person, and it's going to boost your gig up. Then you also want to implement this to your gig. Okay, so after you have done this, you have gotten the reviews and all that, then you can change your gig title back to your logo design title or your book cover design title, and your gig will come shooting to the front here. Okay, I've done this with a lot of my gig, and they rank perfectly. Within 2 weeks, a month, the gig starts to show up in the front page, and you start getting a lot of orders on Fiverr. Okay, so this is my method, and I've shared it with you guys, but I can't force you guys to implement it, so it's left to you to take action and implement this on your gigs, and you'll start seeing results. I'm very sure of that. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video to the very end, and if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can get notified when I post another amazing video like this. Okay, so see you guys on the next video.